And I'm assuming, just a random question, if we die in this, we're dead.
Yep.
Cool.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you in a boss fight.
Excellent.
Thought
Cool. So back to the carriage, then the NPCs.
How
I'm
about
gonna
we
tell
all
you
go?
right now,
There'll be more
you're
chance
gonna
if there's more
need
numbers and more
every
attacks.
fucking gun you got.
I was going to say we're going to need
Yeah.
Wingway's magic. We're going to need Davina's healing spells.
And whatever fucking dits he can bring.
And Davina's also got the Spirit of the Guardian as well, which would help massively on.
We just sent Ditsy in first, though.
Oh yeah.
You didn't ask the body which direction the enemy was in, unfortunately.
So aren't I still following the detect magic spell to get to the core?
You and Wingway both have the detect magic spell.
Wingway's one didn't enact for another 10 minutes. It took ages because it was a ritual.
That wasn't detect magic. That was a different spell.
Cool. I'm going to take this as an opportunity to change to 2 daggers instead of a rapier.
I'm sorry, Charlie. I'm wrong. It was a detect magic spell, but it's a ritual, which means he doesn't have to use it as a spell slot.
So, a cantrip or?
No, just a ritual at level 1. Rituals don't take spell slots.
You said it would take 10 minutes to.
Yeah, it'll take 10 minutes. It'll take 10 minutes, but it won't take a spell slot.
So it hasn't been started yet?
No, he hasn't cast it yet because you cast yours.
Yes, excellent, cool. Yeah, I'm going to take this as an opportunity to switch to 2 daggers. Point in the general direction of where the auras are aligning.
And remember, one thing that the corpse told you, Dragon, was that your heritage, the cloak, would not help you in this battle.
That thing, whatever told brother, it would still see you even with a cloak on.
Good to know.
Let's have some ideas, people.
Well, you guys know the direction?
No?
Yeah, the direction you pointed in.
Yep.
This is a detect magic spell. Have you cast it, Christopher?
Sorry?
Have you cast detect magic?
Yes.
You see veins headed up the hill, away from the body, and towards a cliff.
Good. Well, I suppose the others should join.
We're cutting in back here. You ready?
Give me a sec, I need to put my headphones on.
Okay.
Where the fuck did I put them? Did I sit on them? Yes, I did. Ugh.
And pow.
Alright.
As you walk up the hill, away from the body. Dre, gone. Rat, a rin, a win, a rin, within his cloak of invisibility. You approach a cliff and you see footprints moving to your left. And Wingway feels uncomfortable for a moment. And he detects nothing. You walk, following the footprints that you see in the floor. And I'd like you all to roll survival checks, please.
I'd like to point out at this point, Matt, that I never said that I was following him up the hill. But for the means of the story, I'll agree with you and say that I did follow them up the hill.
Well done, Christopher or Charlie. You have learned to play the game.
So it's a 19 survival check.
It's a very good survival check. Anyone else roll better than a 19?
Yeah. I got a natural 20.
You got a nat 20.
Nice, very nice.
I've put my dice back in the bag.
No, roll yours too.
I just dropped them all.
Oh, motherfucker.
You got a 19 plus 2. Did you say 9?
Yeah.
Did you say nat 20 plus 2? That's a 22. Christopher, what was yours?
19 total.
19 total. Oh, well, we got a 22 right here. You can, as a group, easily follow the tracks in the ground as they lead you west
There we go.
or northwest
West.
along the foot of the cliffs. And you continue upon this path. And I would like you all, including Wingway and Davina, to roll perception checks. You better get good on this one.
Fucking nat 1, mate.
I rolled a 14.
Oh. Right on, roll the highest. I got 10.
14
I
plus
don't
1,
know what
right?
my buff is.
14
Cheers,
plus
bro.
1, what, mate?
No, I didn't know what my bonus was. But you just told me, so thank you.
Well,
I'm
I'll
talking
tell you
about
all.
perception. Wingway got a 20. Dirty 20. And Davina got a nat 1, so I'm not even going to bother looking up what she got.
So did Christopher. So
Christopher got a nat 1. Well, that's alright. But Wingway got a 22. Triazamin?
I got a 10.
Yeah, okay, forget it. Wingway got a 22. And he holds his hands out and says, "Stop. Wait." And Wingway looks forward. And he tells you briefly he sees a individual, a body, a person sitting in a cave mouth as if meditating. Wingway rolls a history check and he fucks up. He crit shit the bed. He doesn't know what the fuck this shit is. But he does roll as he's waiting for you guys to work out what's going on. Takes him 10 minutes to do so. But he rolls as a ritual a detect magic spell. And that detect magic spell that takes 10 minutes for him to roll shows him that every strain and every vein of magic that is flowing up this hill is flowing into this character that is squat. Not squat, but sat, as if meditating in the entrance to this cave.
Sounds like something out of Dark Souls. I don't trust it.
Now Wingway crit shit the bed, so he's got no idea what the fuck this shit is.
Can we do an investigation check? And see if anyone else can figure it out?
Investigation won't do it, and you've already all done what was it? Perception?
What, and then just sat around for 10 minutes?
Well, yeah, you sat around for 10 minutes while Wingway was saying, "Don't fucking approach this bullshit."
Cool.
And what he learned was that all of the veins of magic that flowed up the hill, away from Greenwood and away from the magic gardens, were flowing into this individual who was sat, apparently meditating, in the entrance to a cave that you see ahead of you, on your left.
How far away is the carriage?
The carriage is a good 500 feet away. No, more than that. 500 meters. So that would be what, 1,500 feet away from you right now?
Yeah, I'll start walking back towards that.
So we're not even doing the boss fight then.
Ah, that's where I'm going.
We may need God's inspiration.
On the way, you will see the body of Dragar, who you may wish to take with you or not.
Yeah, might as well pick him up. We'll drag him along.
Just throw him over your shoulder.
Yeah, pretty much.
We'll just drag him by the ankle.
Go.
Wingway,
Continue.
Wingway rolls a history check. And he crit shit the bed. Any of you could choose to do history checks, or
I have a history +4, so I can do it.
Let me have a look.
18.
overall.
I rolled an 18.
You rolled an 18 plus what? 4.
4.
That's 22.
I roll 7 plus fuck all.
I only remember I got a +4 on history.
You remember, Triazamine, from your education as a supposed follower of Asmodeus, something about what happened before Asmodeus came to power. Something that happened before. What you remember is that Asmodeus fell to the hells, but not because he was cast out, but simply because he had no wings. That all the other gods had wings. But Asmodeus simply had no wings. And that's why he fell. And he fell all the way to the hells. But before there were the hells, before there were the heavens, before there were the splits between the planes, there were creatures that existed without need of planes. Creatures that existed before even the planes existed. And these creatures were called spell weavers.
Which is the message we got.
Now, it's not known with that role. Your history does not give you a knowledge of what happened to split the planes, or why there was a separation between the times of planes and the times of not planes. But you know that the spellweavers were from a time of not planes. And you remember that spellweavers need magic in order to reincarnate, in order to reproduce. They do not fuck. They do not have sex. They sit on a garden or a area of spell, of magic, and from that magic they divide into two, and from that they continue, both of them with the same memories and the same knowledge, and they continue. Now, this is only a fragment of a memory of a long forgotten fear, of a long forgotten educational mishap. But this is what you remember, that spellweavers will meditate on an area of land that is magical. And absorb all the magic that they can in order to separate into two spellweavers that will then continue that magic. They are, without question, the most terrifying idea that has ever spilled across your mind. What do you do, Triesime?
I decided to follow Christopher back to the carriage. We are not prepared for this evil. We're not prepared for this past.
You follow Christopher back towards the carriage. You are not
And I
prepared,
advise
you
the
are not
others to
prepared
follow.
for this. Do you invite the others to follow you? Do you tell them why?
Yes.
What do you say?
I tell them everything that I saw in my memory vision, what I knew from growing up, and I tell them how that vision made me feel.
They follow you.
Fear that I felt.
The NPCs follow you. Dragon, what do you do?
I follow Triesime. I heed her warnings.
On the way, do you collect the body of your
Yes.
brother?
Christopher's already got it.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, he did. He picked it up when he left.
His
My
exact
apologies.
words were, I might as well, I could even drag it.
And you take that body where?
Back
I was
to
taking the body to the carriage where I was going.
Okay. You all follow to the carriage.
yes.
Yeah.
And you will enter?
Yes.
No. No, upon turning around and seeing everyone else coming down the hill, I look around and say, "What the fuck? How quick was that to defeat?"
So that I tell Christopher everything that I have just told everybody else.
Yeah. Okay. The reason why I left you guys was because I felt I was just redundant to the cause. So let's go and stab this thing,
Wingway talks.
and then we'll go in the carriage.
Wingway talks to Triesime and says, Spellweaver. He looks you in the eyes, Triesime, and he says, Spellweaver. How do you react?
I want to say like something has woken up inside me and I discover a new power, but that's impossible. I react with fear.
He says, and he looks towards all of you and says, this foe is beyond all of you.
Right. Fuck off, Wingway. Druidman, Dragon, we're going back up this hill. My intention of leaving was not because I didn't think we could defeat it, but I thought I was just surplus to requirement. Now, if you don't mind, ding, 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 let's go and fucking stab this bitch.
I'd like, Charlie, for you to roll a D100.
$42.
Unfortunately, you're unable to control the instrument. However, the instrument does play. Standing on the moon, I see the shadows raised below. Standing on the moon, I see the soldiers come and go. I see the Gulf of Mexico, as tiny as a tear. The coast of California must be somewhere over here, over here. You're all filled with a sense of bravery, a sense of nothing can stop me. Nothing can overcome me. And you look to Christopher. He looks up the hill and he starts to walk.
Zulu Paget.
And all of you follow him because you know there is nothing that can stop you.
Raina.
Apart from Raina, of course.
Alright.
If you're looking for trouble, I'm the man to see. If you're looking for satisfaction, satisfaction guaranteed. I'm the cool as a body on ice. hotter than a rolling dice. Send you to heaven, take you to hell. I ain't fooling, can't you tell? I'm a live wire, I'm a live wire. Oh, I'm a live wire. Gonna set this town on fire. And you remember the first time you heard that song played from the Odyssey. You remember it played to an individual. But this time it lands on you. And you turn and you follow Christopher up the hill. There are 6 of you.
Yep.
One of him. What's the worst that can happen?
Bum, bum, bum.
We all die. Just one hits us all.
As you walk up the hill,
Run.
Towards
Run.
A jog.
You want me to tell you what Wingway knows, or you want to just go
No, I said run.
Run. You run up the hill. As you run up the hill, Wingway tells you this is a spellweaver. I've never
Good to know.
seen this before, but I've heard of it. I've read about it. These existed before the planes.
Fantastic. No, I want to stab it.
Who wants the stabby?
Wingway tells you these things absorb magic.
Excellent. I don't plan on using magical weapons.
It's already absorbed as much magic as it can from this land, and it will continue to absorb as much magic as it can from this land until we kill it.
So why are you telling me this when I want to stab it? Stop wasting my time.
Because
Can we go and stab it now,
to
please?
stab it too.
Good. Because the longer you keep talking to me about this pointless shit, the longer we waste whilst it harnesses energy.
You're
So,
running.
Can we go and stab a bitch?
You're running. I'm running. What do you want?
You two shut up. Let's go and stab a bitch.
Running.
No, stop talking. Let's go stab a bitch.
We all press forward.
As you approach, you see the Spellweaver. It has 6 arms, 2 legs, 1 head. It
How many
sits
penises?
as if in a pose of tranquility. All the roots, all the veins of magic flow into it. The pseudo-dragon jumps out of your pocket, flies towards it, runs around in circles for a couple of seconds, and goes completely fucking insane. It flies back towards you, Triazamine, bites you on the neck,
Ow.
and then flies into your pocket. You receive 2 points of damage.
Hold up. Yeah, cool. You can take it.
Yeah. Well, like hit point 39 or something. Yeah, my hit points are 39.
You still approaching it?
Yeah. Oh, I am. I think we all are.
Yeah.
At the front, wielding 2 daggers at the moment.
What is everybody wielding?
My sword.
My sword and shield.
Sword and shield. Tresamine, sword and shield.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Dragon, are you wearing your cloak?
Well, yeah, I haven't taken it off. I just pulled the hood down so people can see me again.
You've got extra stealth when you've got that cloak on.
I know. Which is good because my stealth skill is horrible.
So,
Wingway
Christopher runs to. Christopher stops at 20 feet range. Encourages the others to continue on.
Okay, Wingway, you stop at 20 feet range. You cause the other to you invite the others to move on.
Yep. Move to within nearer their range or whatever their range happens to be, but generally to spread out.
I'm calling you Thon.
And I'd like to throw an attack, but we're not at initiative yet, so.
Okay.
Currently, I'm at 20 feet. I'm ready to launch an attack.
20 feet and you're at 20 feet, and you're at you're prepared.
Well, as soon as he lets roll initiative, then I'll know where my order is. But
okay.
Yeah, daggers are out. They're ready to go, but obviously initiative first.
Wingway says again, this enemy is beyond any of you.
But if it's beyond any of us, then if we work together, maybe we can overcome it.
He says, do you remember that dragon?
Yes.
Bronze dragon?
Yeah, well.
Lightning breath.
How do we call it?
Oh, yeah.
I got a spell of sending, and we've got a town that is on the shore. All we need to do is give it a horde.
Where are we going to find a horde?
Soho? Oh, sorry, horde.
Yeah. No, the spell weaver could be have a horde. We give the dragon.
But we don't know
Wingway
that.
tells you a spell weaver only hoards magical items. They suck the magic out of anything magical, whether it be an item or the land itself. It will suck magic out of everything.
Well away from it.
Sorry, I missed that. What?
She said keep your instrument away from it.
Oh, no, there's no chance for taking.
A spell weaver will.
You're right, you're right.
magic out of
Wingway,
everything.
Wingway, you're entirely right. And I'm also bored of this argument. Therefore, I'm going to try and throw a dagger.
Where are you all at this point that Christopher throws a dagger?
I'm just in front of Christopher.
Okay.
Kayla?
I am unsure of where I am.
Well, you've got to put yourself in a place. So you can be up front to me, as you're one of the heavies.
Wingway is
well.
holding back because he knows he's always put at the back and also a magic user.
Here's what I mean. Probably a good idea for you to hang back a little bit, swap with Davina, and maybe try and get that dragon. We can work out the contracts afterwards.
Which
But
dragon?
as you have the
Which dragon?
The bronze
the
dragon.
one we saved.
There's only one of you who can contact the bronze dragon, and that's Wingway with the sending spell.
Oh, I thought it was Tresman.
No, only Wingway with the sending spell.
Alright. Wingway, get the dragon, speak to Tresman, and we'll work out a contract. Davina swap with Tresman.
Wingway spends a 3rd level spell to send a spell of sending to the dragon. It is limited to 25 words. He says, "We need your help. We need your help. We need you to kill a monster."
No. No.
We will
need your
give
help.
you a horde.
No. We need your help. We did help you. Can you meet us here at this location? There might be treasure.
That's 20
There will be
words.
treasure.
That's 20 words. 25 maximum.
Thank you so much. Love.
Return spell from a what was the dragon's name?
Oh, it was a girl's name. Fuck.
Yeah.
No. Bollocks.
Don't remember.
Oh, fuck.
I've got it written down. Maybe that was the thing I wrote down. Scully? Was the name Scully, was it? I'll have it written down somewhere. Hang on.
No, I don't have it written down.
It did a slut drop.
Yeah.
I know it was something unique sounding.
Written so much story. I can't believe I can't find it. Can't find it. Okay, can't find the name of the dragon, but
Let's say it was like Schnookums or something stupid.
Something like that.
It was a really weird one.
you receive a spell back that says, "On my way. You
Right.
in the mountains? Question mark. Can I have a horde? Question mark.
If we win.
I'm afraid
Yes.
that because Wingway did not have a long rest, he has no ability to send a return sending spell.
In that case,
There is a sending spell. There is a sending spell in your bag. There is a sending spell in the bag that was intended to be used for contacting the cult of Asmodeus when you had found the wizard.
yes, there probably is. Can you, as he's already on his way, can I ask Wingway to use Firebolt in a more specific fashion to carve into the landscape? Yes, when we win.
Unfortunately not, because he's used both of his third level spells and has no
I
fireballs left. He has firebolts.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But can he use it in a more specific concept?
Okay, to do what?
To write into the landscape. Horde is yours when we win.
He can only do it in one direction. He can't carve a thing.
Can't.
No, unfortunately not.
Worth a shot.
Can't he just shoot it up in the air to signal where we are?
Could do that.
Yeah, good shout.
They did ask if we were in the mountains.
You might want to wait
Yeah.
a minute or two.
Yeah.
Well, I've still got a dagger flying through the air whilst this is happening.
Still just
Okay,
tumbling through the air.
flying through the air, upwards, like a firework.
And the dagger still flying towards the being.
What did
Slowly
you
throw a
cast?
dagger.
What was your
There's a 16 to hit.
doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
Very upsetting.
I think it doesn't hit. Hang on, let me check.
Especially the amount of airtime it had.
Yeah. Well,
It
obviously
does,
by that amount of airtime, it's like, what the fuck is this knife doing?
It does hit.
It does hit. Alright.
Who is within 15 feet of this creature?
I'm not.
I didn't move fully up. I only moved in front of.
Charlie,
So
when you
fucking clear.
threw the dagger, how far
I
away
was
were you?
20 feet away.
So that means Dragon, you were
Just at that 15 meter.
15.
So I'd say a
Treasure,
5.
you were 15.
I'm about the same.
No, wait. Davina and Tresamin swapped, so it would have been. What's her face in front?
Itsy.
No, Davina.
I'm going to tell you straight away. You can work this shit out yourselves. As the dagger enters 5 feet within the monster, a blast emanates from the monster. Anyone within 40 feet is blown 40 feet away from the monster.
Okay. I'm 40 foot away from the monster. No damage then.
Including you, Christopher.
So was it? As soon as it hits,
The monster takes no damage.
it takes no damage.
No damage at all.
Do we
Good to
take
know.
damage for being thrown back?
Nope, you take no damage for being thrown back, but you are all thrown back 40 feet away from the monster in whatever direction you're approaching it from.
I was approaching it from the path.
Come here.
So
Come here. Come on.
So I'm now, 60 foot away from the monster?
No, only 40 feet away from the monster.
Oh, so up to... So
Yeah.
only a further
If
20
you were
foot.
within 40 feet, it blows you 40 feet away
Up
from
to.
it.
Right.
The monster rises to its feet. All 6 of its arms ready, and because it had an action readied, it is at 0.
Sorry, can I use my second attack then, please?
Do whatever you want.
Which will be a
I'd like you all to
disadvantage.
roll.
Oh,
I need you all to roll.
come here. Come here. Come here.
Initiative. No, not initiative. Yeah, it is initiative, isn't it, Charlie? I forget what it's called.
Yeah, initiative.
All to roll initiative.
Come on.
Actually, can I use, instead of using a second attack, can I use my second reaction to equip my rapier instead, please?
Of course you can, but first of all, I need you to roll initiative.
Yes, I
7.
will. No, just because I was already on this. So I've lost a dagger. Need to make sure I get rid of that. Move, thank you. And then roll initiative. Oh, that's bad. 9.
I've forgotten what our little it's Davina. Is it?
I rolled a 16, by the way.
You're up 15. Is that including your? What did you say?
16.
16 in total.
No, that's what I rolled.
And your initiative modifier is? I think it's +1. It
I
is.
think so. Yeah, that's one.
So that's 16. That's 17 overall. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I got 9.
Dragon
I rolled 7.
+2, which is 9.
9.
Okay. Wingway rolls 10. Davina 15. Charlie,
9.
overall,
Yep.
you got equal with Dragon, so you can potentially come up with some cool shit. But before that, I need to roll Ditzies.
Sorry, how far away from Dragon am I?
Ditzy got 7. Okay, wow.
You're about 10 feet away.
You have all been blown to 40 feet away from this creature.
Yes, but how far away from Dragon am I?
You are within 5 feet of him. You've all been blown away 40 feet, so you are all 40 feet away from this creature, within contact with each other, because you didn't surround it to begin with. Right? If you'd surrounded it,
Okay.
then you would have been blown back all in different directions. But because you were all approaching it from the same direction, you're all blown 40 feet back in the same direction.
Cool. No, that's cool.
I'm saying this as
Chris.
me, not as my character, but hasn't anyone just tried talking to this dude? Like, instead of attacking him, try talking to him? He might
Well,
just be lonely.
Triazamin, you are 17, which makes you first in the order, so you can, by all means, attempt talking to it.
Yay! I would like to do that. I would like to know why he feels so defensive.
So what are you going to say? I'm just reading the bullshit about the creature.
First of all, I asked if they have a name. Secondly, I asked if there's any way that we can come to an agreement peacefully. And thirdly, I say if violence is the only option, then violence is what it shall be.
Can you repeat all of that?
First question, do they have a name? Second question, can we find a way to solve this peacefully? And thirdly, if violence is the only way, then violence is the way we shall go.
You receive no response.
Okay.
All of those I will consider your interaction with the environment, and you can now make another action if you wish.
Hmm. Let me see what I got.
Jessamine, as you're thinking, you receive something in your head that's just a message that just says, I was a fish.
Is that from my pseudo dragon or from the Chloe?
You have no idea. What are you shooting, Joe?
Is the Spellweaver undead?
Yeah, the Spellweaver is not of this plane. It is not undead.
I can't use that. Can I cast the Zone of Truth?
Cast anything you want.
Yeah. I want to cast the Zone of Truth so that if we do actually get this guy talking, all he can say is the truth. He can't lie to us after that.
Okay.
Just as a precaution, yeah?
You cast Zone of Truth. Do you want to move?
No, I've got a 60-foot range on it. I'm good where I am.
Okay. Next is Wingway. Oh no, it's Davina. Davina cast Guiding Bolt. She gets a 14. To hit. That does not hit the armor class of the Spellweaver. Next comes Wingway. Wingway shouts, "Gather around me!" And he prepares a spell. I believe. Hang on, let me just check. He's used all his 3rd level spells. And my thing has crashed.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, my thing has crashed. Hang on. You got the phone number. I got no future plans. Okay, Wingway casts Sleep. On the Tasty. Let me just check. 5d8s. Where's my d8s? 1, 2, 3. 16. 20. Yeah, that doesn't work.
What?
Wingway misses.
What were you casting?
Sleep.
Sleep. What's your hit DC? What's your spell casting?
You got to cast. You got to roll as many with 5d8. You've got to cast as many. You've got to roll as many HP as the thing you're trying to make sleep.
Ah.
He didn't do it.
That's a stupid idea.
Yeah, he didn't do it. Next comes Dragon and Christopher at the same time.
Right. I'm going to use this as...
Dragon, you are 40 feet away from your target. Christopher, you are 40 feet away from your target.
Yeah.
Can I throw Christopher?
Christopher, you could... no, I'm not going to say what to do.
Right. There we go. So, I'm going to tap Dragon on the shoulder and say, we're going to double team this fucker. Wait for me to run in first.
Cool.
You're 40 feet away, remember?
Yep. And so I'm going to cast Longstrider as I tap Dragon on the... And also cast that on myself.
Okay. Can you do that twice?
Yeah, if I cast it at a 2nd level.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. So I am now going
I already can move 35 feet.
Yeah, but you can.
Yeah, but
You
he's
can't
40
move
feet
40
away.
feet, can you, Dre?
Yeah.
So I'm going to run in and distract him because I can't attack. So as I run in, Dragon,
You run 40 feet because you're
right in front of him,
Yeah.
but I can't attack because I've already used my action, and I can't use any bonus action because that is what it is, other than a bardic inspiration.
Could you use Bardic Inspiration on Dre? Gone.
So basically, I run right in front of this monster and cast bardic inspiration, going, "He's gonna stab you in the back, stab you in the back, stab you, stab, 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 stab you in the back, stab you in the back, stab you in the back. He might just stab you in the back or me in the front. Who knows what?"
And Dragon's now with Longstride got a 45-foot distance.
So I
Yep.
could potentially get behind it.
Yep.
Well, yeah, you do what you want.
Which will give you an attack with advantage
Yeah.
and bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I'll move in behind and take a strike or two.
Or two.
We get on dice.
So first one would be I think Matt with advantage.
No, because you're not
As he
in
has
combat
got-
with it.
But he's just singing right in front of his face.
Yeah, you're not in combat with it.
Ah.
Sorry, I want you to
Yeah.
be. Christopher, trust me, I want you to be in
Yeah.
combat with this thing, but you're not. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, and I wish I could come up and just hit him, but I can't. I've already used my attack, and it's two-weapon fight. Well, I've already used my action
Your action for
on the spell,
Yeah.
so
No, sorry. You can't. You're not in combat.
yeah, no, entirely fair, entirely fair.
But I can still attack, right? Because I've just moved up behind it.
You can get within
Yep.
within 5 feet of it, and in fact attack, and you get double attack on your go.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Well, depends how the first one goes. The last time he was hit, he knocked us 40 feet back.
Yeah, true.
20 plus 7. D20 plus 7. That's your magic.
17.
17. You
I
got him.
rolled.
You got him. Plus, roll it again in case you get a 20.
Well,
Oh, I got 7. No.
there's no advantage.
No, you don't get advantage because you, Charlie, are not in combat with the creature.
Yeah, so why would he roll it again?
Because he's got. No,
In
you're
case he gets the crit.
No, I'm right. No, you're right. I'm wrong. You got 17 the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hit
So
him.
roll damage for that.
You hit him. Roll damage for that. D8 plus 6.
Oh, sweet. I got 8.
You got
Plus
8
6.
plus 6. That's what? That's 14.
Oh, no, I'm too tired. My brain's not working.
And you got another attack because you attack twice on your roll. On your every time you attack,
Roll.
you attack twice.
So another D20.
D20 plus 7.
D20. Yeah, 18. Plus what?
Plus 7.
Yeah.
you got him. Yeah. Roll D8 plus 6 again.
8 plus 6.
You got your D8?
I got 6 plus 6, so 12.
12.
6.
But
Cool. And where are you at this point, Dre? Are you behind him?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And Christopher, you're in front of him.
yep.
Cool. It's now. Whose turn is it? It's now Ditsy's turn. Ditsy is gonna. I've lost my fucking. I've lost my iPad. It's under here. There we go. So you can't perform any spells. What can she do? Okay, she is gonna. Okay, she's 40 feet from the entrance to the cave. You can only move 25 feet in a movement. Now this is the thing. Charlie, check this out. She can throw a dagger, but from 40 feet, that means she gets disadvantage. Right?
Okay.
She's got a dagger of venom, which she can charge with one action, turn it into poison, then throw it. But I suppose I'd have to hit the throw button twice to see what she gets. Right?
Sorry, say again?
She's got a dagger of venom. It takes an action to charge the dagger of venom with poison. She can
And how far away is she?
She's 40 feet, which means that when she throws the dagger of venom, she'll be at disadvantage.
She can charge it and move.
Yeah, but then she won't be able to throw it.
No, but it'll be charged. And also, if she has another dagger, she could then throw that one afterwards.
I tell you what,
As per to
I'm
fighting.
sorry, I'm not listening to you. She's charging the dagger of venom and then throwing it at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds stupid.
She's got +8 for dagger of venom for hit. I mean, makes sense.
I mean, personally, if she has another dagger to throw afterwards, that would probably be beneficial.
She charges it, runs towards the creature, but doesn't have the ability to stab it in this move. Then in
exactly,
next turn,
but she does have a dagger.
+8,
She does have a dagger that's charged on the next move, and then can use 2-weapon fighting.
and can use rapier +3, which gives her a +10 to attack. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, sorry, is that a bonus action to charge it or an action?
It's an action.
It's an action, not a bonus.
No, not a bonus action. Don't think so. Let me just check. Bonus actions is just two weapon fighting.
If you click on the dagger itself, then it will tell you.
An uncanny dodge.
If you click on the dagger itself, then it will tell
I
you
hear
whether
what
you
you're saying. I hear
can charge
what you're
this
saying.
bonus.
Nah. I can tell you everything about the dagger, but that won't really help, and it doesn't help.
No. If you can't use it as a bonus, then that's my other
20 foot,
option
60
out the window.
foot. 20 foot without disadvantage, 60 foot with disadvantage.
Well,
I'm gonna make a charge to the dagger and run 25 foot towards the creature.
yeah.
Okay. You making maps of this, Dragon?
Oh no, sorry.
I'm making maps of this.
I'm struggling to stay awake. So.
Don't blame me.
It's 20 past 4.
Triasmin, what did you do in your turn? You tried to talk to it. You fucked up. Yeah. You tried to talk to it and fucked up. Okay.
Who's up next?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's the Weaver. There he is. Okay, next comes the Spell Weaver. Okay. You guys fucked. First level spell, magic missile. It's got how many of those? Four slots. Missile and hold person. Cool. Okay, so the Spellweaver with his 6 hands and with the ability to cast 6 spells at once casts 4 magic missiles and 1 hold person, which equals 6 spells. Magic missile being level 1, hold person level 2, 4 magic missiles, 1 hold person, that's a 2, that's 6. Alright? It casts a spell of magic missile at Dragon, at Wingway, Ditzy, and Davina, because all of these people have approached her. Triasmin is the only person who's tried to talk to her, and Christopher, it casts hold person on you. Right, now we're going to roll this shit. Oh, my foot hurts.
So, what do they need to roll in order to save?
Let me tell you. Let me tell you in a moment. Magic missiles. Just let me tell you what everyone gets from magic missile.
Yeah.
So, Dragon, you get. This is a black one. Dragon. 2, 1, 3. 3, that's 6 plus 9. So that's 9. Dragon, you lose 9 HP. Wing
Is
Wei
there any
loses-
defense against that? Is
What?
there any defense against that?
There's no defense against magic missile.
So I can't use like dodge or something.
Can't use anything against magic missile. Magic missile just hits you.
Can we not block it with a shield?
No, nothing defends against magic missile. Charlie, you know this, right?
Yeah, but as a reaction, I can use cutting words to reduce the damage roll by 1d8.
Okay, you want to do that for Dragon?
I do indeed.
Okay, Dragon, roll a d8.
Rolling a d8. 4.
4. Okay, you only take 5 damage from the magic missiles that
So,
hit you. The
I'll
3
just
magic
heal by
missiles
4.
that hit you. What?
If it was 9, and I heal for 4 because I already put that on, that
Did
9
you put
damage.
a 5 or a 4? What did you roll?
4.
4, that's 5 then. Yeah, you get 5 damage.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Fucking
So
hell.
instead
4,
of the 9 that was already there.
8, fucking hell. 11, 12, 13, 14. Wingway got 14 fucking damage. Damage, mate. That's some fucked up shit.
Dana?
Okay.
Deary.
Okay, cool. Wingway got 14 damage. Now, what is it? It's Davina. 4, 6, 10, 13. Davina got 13 damage. Cool, that's good. 13 damage. And finally, Ditzy got 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 damage. She didn't have a long rest, so that's a fucked up thing. Okay, fucked up. And Christopher, you are. Let's just work this shit out. And it's hold person. Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving throw is going to be okay, roll a d20 for me.
It's not gone well. I do have inspiration.
Wisdom saving throw, I mean, wisdom saving.
Yeah, it's not gone well. I might use inspiration.
Okay, go for it.
Here's hoping. Please be better. 13?
You miss. Sorry, mate.
Fuck. It was a waste of inspiration.
You're held. So you are paralyzed. Sorry. Next, it is Triazamine.
I'm still 40 feet away, right?
You're still 40 feet away. The only thing that could get to it from where you're standing is a dagger. Or you could just approach the fucker, get ready to kill it next turn.
I'm going to walk forward.
Or, I think you have spells. I don't know what spells you have.
None of them are useful at the moment. Yeah, I'll just move forward and then ready an attack for the next move.
Okay. Ready an attack if it approaches you, or what?
No, I'm just going to move forward until I'm sort of in range of it.
So you
And
can
then
move 30 feet forward. You can move 30 feet forward.
Can I move 29 feet forward and then ready an attack?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you want to do.
You could have moved 30.
Dragon, you're right behind him, aren't you?
Ready an attack.
I'm not sure. Sorry, what did you say, Matt?
You're right behind him. Dragon, you are
he's
right
engaged.
behind him.
Yeah, he's engaged.
Yep.
You're engaged with this motherfucker now? Okay.
Okay, Triazamine, you've made your move. You're within 10 feet of the mofo. It is now Davina's turn. Davina is gonna do some bullshit because she is pissed off at being fucking attacked by some mofo. So Davina is going to move 25 foot forward. One, two, three, four, five. Davina's here. And that makes her within 1, 2, 3. That makes her within 15 feet of the mofo. And she's going to cast Spirit Guardians. Now, Spirit Guardians allows you to decide that somebody cannot be hit by your shit. So basically, Triazamine and Dragon, you are not going to be hit by Spirit Guardians. You can see to be unaffected by it. Yeah, great. But your speed is halved. So, okay, she's going to cast Spirit Guardians at the highest fucking level she can. There we go. 3d4, but you're in combat, which means that the wisdom saving throw that this cunt has got to throw is at disadvantage. 17. That's a 4 plus whatever the fuck he's got, which is fuck all. He hasn't got a plus 4, so that's 18 points of damage.
Sorry, the holding spell that he has on me, is that concentration?
No. Let me just check. Oh, it is concentration up to 1 minute.
So that's gone now.
No, it's only gone if he tries to cast a spell. It's not gone if he's attacked by a spell. You get me?
You sure?
Yeah, I'm certain. Yes. Concentration isn't broken by a person. Concentration isn't broken by a person being attacked by a spell. It's only broken by a person being moved by a spell. Let me just check. I'll check for you, Charlie. I just feel concentration. Okay, fuck this shit. I've got to use Google.
Wow.
D&D concentration. Okay, so you take damage whilst doing concentration. You must take a Constitution saving throw. Okay, so this thing's going to take a Constitution saving throw to see if you are still... it's a con plus 2, so 12 plus 2, it's 14, and it's got to make what? Constitution saving throw. It makes it. Think. Let me just check. 10 or half of the damage you take, whichever number is higher. So 10, it makes that, or half of the damage you take. 18, 9, it made 12, it made it.
Nope.
Okay, so next, who just went? That was that Davina? Yeah, because she moved forward and casted Spirit Guardians. Next comes Wingway. Wingway, unfortunately, has used both his level 3 spells so cannot cast a fireball. However, he can cast magic missile at 2nd level. Or just chill touch and fuck him. How about that? Chill touch and fuck him. Yeah.
With
fuck it.
advantage.
Chill touch and fuck him. He's in contact with Dragon, which means he gets double. Oh, he got a 20. 20 plus 8 is 28. That's great, but unfortunately, the Spellweaver gets what's it called? Half damage. Half damage on all spells. What's half of 28?
He also needs to make another Constitution saving throw.
He does. You're right. What's half of 28?
14.
Yeah, you're right. But he got a 20. He gets a 20.
Yes, 20. So double damage.
Double damage.
Yeah.
So that's
so roll twice and then half that.
So that's 28. It's chill touch. It's that I rolled the damage.
Yeah, but you need to roll it.
Oh, I got to roll the
once
thing.
and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
again.
No, you're right.
Oh,
Yeah,
the total of the 2 rolls.
Got the damage. So it's 23. So he got half of 23, which is
well, 11.
22, 12.
It's 11 plus
11.
plus 14.
No, you're right. You're right.
11 plus 14, which is 35.
But he has to roll a. Oh yeah, no, you're right.
Oh, shit.
No. I rolled the whole thing.
All right.
I rolled the whole thing. It was 4d8 instead of 2d8. And Wingway regains half of that, which is 11 damage. Okay, great. Because that was a necromantic spell, and Wingway regains damage on necromantic spells. Cool. That's that. That was Wingway. Next, it's
Con saving throw
and Dragon at the same time, but there is a saving throw,
right.
which was, again, and I've forgotten what it was. It was 10 or half of the damage you take. The damage you take was 23. So let's roll that bullshit. Missed. Cool. You're out. You're no longer held, Charlie.
Excellent. Dragon, should we stab a bitch?
Yeah, man.
Right. So Christopher and Dragon move at the same time.
Yeah. So I've got dual wielding. You've got dual wielding, but you've also got 2 attacks. So.
And Dragon's also got that thing that we talked about.
Yeah. So, do you want me to stab him first?
Better if you, yeah.
With advantage?
Yeah.
I'll go for the first hit.
Okay, so you're going to move 10 feet, or really 5 feet towards him.
Yep. And it's a dirty 20 to
Oh
hit.
no, that's triazamine. Who am I fucking doing?
20, I don't know.
There
I
you
was
go.
right next to him.
Yeah, sorry, I'm rubbing out the wrong person. I'm putting you next to him. There you go.
Right. 30, 20 to hit. I'm assuming that hits.
It does.
Excellent. So, unfortunately, that's only a 4 piercing damage.
You do no damage.
What? 4 piercing damage does nothing.
Do you want me to tell you why, or do you want to carry on with the game?
Ah, just intrigued. But that's cool. Dragon?
Yeah, I just simply attack.
Sorry, I'm holding my bonus action of the 2 up and fighting until after Dragon's hit him in order to keep the flow of the motion going.
That's cool.
As they're in the same turn.
So roll a d20, right?
Roll a d20 plus 7.
Got 11 plus 7,
You
that's
hit.
18.
Yeah, you hit. Roll it. No, roll it again because you're at advantage.
No, I've got 8. So I'll
The
keep the
first
11.
one was better. You hit. So roll a d8 plus 6. Say is it 6? Yeah, d8 plus 6.
Yeah. I rolled a 2, so I got an 8.
You got an 8. Okay. You got another attack on your turn.
Yeah. Having a swing. Oh, I've got nat 1, so 7.
But you got another roll because you're at advantage.
2.
You fucked up. Now, Charlie, do you want to tell Dragon what he's got? So I don't ruin the game?
Do you still have inspiration, Dre?
Dre had a long rest.
Yeah, I think I did.
What happens when Dre's got a long rest, Charlie?
No, I was just checking if he had inspiration before I went on to action surge.
As soon as he goes on his long rest,
Doesn't
he
need
loses all
inspiration because
inspiration.
he's got advantage because you're engaged with him, Christopher.
Yeah, but he already used that, Matt. The question is, doesn't
matter.
have
Every time he attacks you and you're engaged, he gets advantage.
No, but he already did that. He rolled a 1 and a 2.
Yeah. What's your point?
On the last roll, it was a 1 and a 2.
Yeah, so he missed. What's your point?
Can I use my action surge?
You can use your action surge, and you get advantage on each attack because you get 2 attacks when you attack.
Yeah, I'll do that. So I use my action surge.
Excellent. I didn't want to tell you to do it because I'm the DM, you know.
Yeah, so what? I roll another
2
D8,
D20s,
right?
2 D20s.
2 D20s. Do I add them together?
No.
No.
Right,
highest number.
Roll it again, my bad. 15. Roll my other one. 10, so I keep the 15.
15, you get it. So roll your damage. That's a D8 plus 7
Yeah,
plus
plus
6.
6.
Yep. Well done, Dre.
11.
11. Is that
And one more?
Is that with the plus 6?
Yeah, that's with the plus 6.
Oh, obviously, because you're a fucking D8.
Be impressive otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now your next
One more.
next D20. Roll it twice.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, D20. I got a 2. Rolling my second one. Hopefully it's better. 16.
16.
Cool.
Yeah, that's good. And your next one?
Oh no, my first one was 2, and then my second one was 16.
Okay, that's great. So roll your d8 plus 6.
7.
You got a 1.
Yeah.
You poor bastard. All right.
Hang on. Yeah, cool. Crack on.
So Ditsy is next, and she.
Oh no, sorry, Matt. I've still got my second weapon
All right.
because we're on the same go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I've still got this with advantage.
What's that? Were you rolling?
I'm rolling a fucking dirty 20.
That's great. What weapon?
Sorry, that's with the dagger.
Dagger. Cool. You
And that is a 7.
you cause no damage.
I caused no damage with a 7.
Sorry, mate. I wish I could tell you why, but I can't.
I do as well, but okay.
Now it's Ditsy. Now Ditsy is within. Where's Ditsy? Ditsy's over here. And she's within 1, 2, 3. It's 15 feet. But that's fucking annoying. Hang on a sec. Yeah, she's right here. 1, 2. Alright, yeah, no, she can get there, even though she's half speed, because Davina's spell. She's got, let's have a look, Ditsy, what's she got? Okay, great. Ditsy moves up next to you, Christopher. She moves 10 feet, which she's able to do even though she's within the ring of Davina's spell. What do you call them? You got a circle of Spirit Guardians, that's it. So Davina moves up 10 feet.
Pretty sure that with Spirit Guardians you can affect who the Spirit Guardians affect.
Doesn't matter who's within the. You can determine who the Spirit Guardians attack, but it's still half speed for anyone who is within the realm of the Spirit Guardians.
Alright.
Yeah, sorry, man. But she's got up straight to her, and she's got a rapier of +3 for the first attack. 19, and for the second attack, because she's got advantage. Yeah, 19 to hit with rapier +3, which gives her 9 minus 9. Now the Spellweaver is bloodied, and now comes the Dagger of Venom, which is magic weapon. 15, which is a hit, but she got 2 of them. Oh, 23. That's some fucked up shit.
Question for the DM. Would her magic weapon not be nullified against the Spellweaver because he absorbs everything that's magic?
No. Only magic weapons are not absorbed against the Spellweaver. Right? So
Okay.
normal weapons, you hit the Spellweaver, he doesn't take any damage. Magic weapons, you hit the Spellweaver, he takes damage. If you cast a spell like Fireball, for example, he gets double. He gets twice as many saving throws. But this Dagger of Venom just got him, and poison remains for 1 minute. Creature must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or take 2d10 damage. Okay.
Where's this dragon?
The dragon was too far away when you called it, mate. For when you got into this thing, you could all be dead by the time the dragon got here. Those are 10s, or are they 12s? No, they're not. It's a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. So that's. Come on. I don't want it up here. Fuck off. That's a 5th, there we go. He's got a +2 on Constitution saving throws. 12, 14, he needs a 15, he fucks up! Fuck yeah! Which means that's a 2d10 poison damage. $18 fucking poison damage. Okay, let me do some maths for a second. $18 poison damage is a big deal. Calculator. 97. Think, yeah, you fucked him up. You just killed the fucking Spellweaver. Like Davina, that Ditzy just fucked up the Spellweaver, man.
And I
That's what
didn't
you
even
said we
know.
couldn't do it on our own.
Well, with all 6 of you, because you brought Davina and Ditzy, you were able to fucking do it, right? If you'd gone on your own, my idea was that you'd have had to have brought the dragon with you, or used one of the cogs of the Ori to kill it, right? Or presented it with the Ori and told it, here's some magic, fuck off. You know, and it could have absorbed the magic of the Ori and fucked off. But you just brought all of your fucking bullshit. And you just killed everything. And because the Spellweaver didn't save against the Constitution of the Dagger of Venom from Ditzy, Ditzy just annihilated it with poison.
What?
Was it the same Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Yeah. Is it like Raiders of the Lost Ark? You
That
guys.
totally buggers up what I was planning to do for my next move.
I'm sorry, Trias. I mean, what were you planning to do?
cast magic weapon on my sword and enchant my sword to be a magic weapon so I could beat the
Your
fuck out of
sword's
it?
already a magic weapon, hun. It's +1.
Oh.
That means it's a plus. That means it's a magic weapon. If it's a +1, it's magic.
Oh.
Ditsy's
Okay.
got a rapier of +3. You see, so she's got magic bullshit all over the place, but she's not supposed to come with you on missions. It was only because Charlie ordered her to come that.
Well done, Charlie.
Yeah, that she came, and that's the shit. So yeah,
I told you we needed a rogue.
fucking dead.
Yeah,
Spellweaver dead.
like it though.
Spellweaver's got -17 points.
And I still only took 2 hit points, right?
You took 12 hit points from it.
Well, where did the other 10 come from?
The backhander.
Well, there's nothing that took 2 points from it. You took 12. Hang on a sec. You're Triazamine. You didn't. Oh no, you tried to talk to it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I took
mistake.
2 hit points before that.
Mistake. Spellweaver can communicate telepathically, but can't speak.
But had we known that, we might not have had to kick its ass.
And check it out. It looks like this.
Looked
Looked like this, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely not Kelly.
It was in. It
Yeah,
was
I didn't take any damage during that fight, did I?
No, you were just paralyzed.
Charlie, took no damage because you were held in place
Paralyzed.
by the Spellweaver because it wanted to take your magic instrument because that was the most magic thing it could see.
That was literally going to be my next move, was just to swap into that and just proper smack it around the
Smack it with
face,
the
just
instrument.
face of the guitar.
All right, you guys, you have an option. You can explore the cave, or you can loot the Spellweaver and
I
fuck
think
off.
it's probably best right now to call it.
You don't want to turn in your adventure. You don't want to turn in your.
Well, we can do that later.
Yeah, we can do that at the start of the next game.
If you do that later, then you have to upgrade your characters, because as soon as you fucking turn in your mission, you're going to have to upgrade. You will.
Yeah, we can do that. But Matt, I've got work tomorrow. Well, today even.
Peace. Okay, you killed the fucking Spellweaver. I was really worried about that shit. I really wasn't sure how you were going to kill it. I was just like, I'm going to place this thing here and see. They could get the dragon to come and help them. You know, they could do it all.
I knew I was best off going back in the carriage.
But the Spellweaver can cast 6 spells at once. You know, so I was just like, how the fuck is this going to work?
I'm out.
But anyway,
I'm out.
Have fun, guys.
See you later, bro. Take care.
I'm going to hang on in case any of you want to chat. But I will speak to you later.
Catch you soon, guys.
Cool. Yeah, see you later, bro.
Hey, Dragon.
What's up, bro?
Oh, mate.
So,
I've been having a weird time.
what happens when the dragon gets there?
Yeah, by the time the dragon gets there, I think it's already dead.
By the time the dragon gets there, it will be over. But
And it'll be pissed
The dragon-
because it hasn't been caught.
the bronze dragon, which is a coveted dragon in Dungeons and Dragons, loves waterside areas, right? So it likes areas that are next to the coast.
Which is this town is.
Which is exactly what this town is. But it wants a fucking horde, right? All dragons want a load of gold to sit on, or rubies, or gems, or whatever, you know. you name it. They want a hoard to sit on. So you can get this dragon to come and be your mate, but you are going to have to give up pretty much all of your gold.
Or how about this for a theory?
What's that?
We get rid of the bane that's on the town, and we get our 10% of everything that's being made in the town.
You've just done that. You've got rid of the bane by destroying the Spellweaver.
Okay, so we take the body back to the mayor, and we take the body back of the Spellweaver as well, as proof that we have destroyed the source of evil, magic, whatever.
After we loot the fuck out of it, of course.
Obviously. We then get our contract fulfilled, so we get our 10%.
You get your 10%, but remember that's going to take.
And rebuild the town back up.
In order to get money from that, 10%, you're going to have to wait time, right? Because
that's fine. That's fine. It works within my plan. We can then, instead of putting that 10% into our pocket, we can put that towards the hoard for the dragon. And the dragon can be the protector of the town.
Good idea. Exactly. Good idea.
Bada bing, bada bing.
Yep.
Or what you can do is give the money that you've got to the dragon and keep 5% of what the city makes for you, and give 5% to the dragon to keep it satiated. So you take 10% of everything, you take 5%, you give up all of your gold right now, and then you take 5% of everything the city makes forever, and just sit on that and give 5% of it to the dragon, so that it wants to stay there.
See, we didn't actually specify if it was a one-off payment of 10% or if it was 10% every month or every week or every year.
Good point.
Well, you're the documenter.
I suppose I could make it for every week.
You are the documenter. What you specified in the contract is what it is.
10% of everything the town makes.
Exactly.
But that wasn't specified over a period of time.
Well, maybe it could be argued, 10% per week or 10% per month or 10% per year. But, it's just 10%. What you specified in your contract that was signed was 10%. 10% of all gains. So,
10% of all the weed.
Yeah. So what's that? Is that like 10% per week or 10% per month? It depends. And you'll probably find the next thing that's going to crop up is how much does it cost to protect a city or a town like this?
Oh, probably not.
Yeah, but they require a hoard at all times.
Is it
so as long as we keep that hoard.
Is it easier to rent or employ a lot of
mercenaries and guards?
Exactly, or have one dragon that will...
We'll have to do some research next time. When we get to the town, we'll have to figure out how much it costs for local mercenaries and then figure out a year's worth of hoard.
Well, you do have a dragon that likes you. You
Say
know,
that again?
you do have a dragon that likes you.
Yeah, that helps.
And all that dragon wants is a fuckload of gold. Right? And it could be useful not only for protecting the city, but for future adventures to have a dragon that is on your side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even if it's more expensive,
It's worth it in the
to
long
keep a
run.
dragon to protect the town, it
You're
might be better to have a dragon to protect the town and pay for it than it is to pay for mercenaries and not have a dragon to help you on your future missions.
That's like a rich father debating whether or not to buy his daughter a thoroughbred stallion.
Drake,
Or
can you drop out and
she's
drop back in again?
you.
Can't see you. Yeah. I had lasagna lasagna and pot noodle whilst I was sitting right there.
Ooh.
Mm.
I haven't had lasagna in so long.
So your dragon, when we sent the sending message and got it's on its way, but it was, you engaged in combat with the monster, and it was far too long for the dragon to get to you by then, and also it wouldn't have known where. But you can find a good place in the town for it to have, or on the coast at least of the town, for it to have a hoard and sit on it, and then that can protect you. That can protect the town from invaders from the north and the south, because it will do 5d10 damage on a breath lightning spell. Right? It's not even a spell, it just breathes lightning at people. 5d10, what's that? 25 minimum on everything that's in its path. So it could have 50 people in its path, and every one of them would take 5d10.
Anyway, I'm going to
You do it, Dragon. Or Drake.
Cool, man.
Love you, mate.
Yeah, love you too. Feel free to give me a call whenever. Oh.
No worries, my friend. Have thee some fun.